Volume.
Various states in India are suffering from repeated years of drought and crop failure. In past many years, hundreds of farmers killed themselves. According to India's National Crime Records Bureau, since 1994, one farmer commits suicide every 41 minutes in India. Each state has different cultivation practices, but a common thread connects these stories everywhere. Save Indian Farmers is organized exclusively for charitable and educational purposes, more specifically to help support the plight of Indian farmers and address issues affecting the high suicide rate amongst farmers in India.
If you look at India as a country, we have made tremendous progress. We are one of the highest GDP countries in the world. With over 1 billion people, we have made amazing progress with democratic governments. At the same time, 51% of India's GDP depends on agriculture and agriculture-related activities. What that means is major growth of India is still not from IT outsourcing or some of those activities. It is contributing, but major contribution to our GDP comes from rural areas of India. There are not only farmers, there are weavers, there are carpenters, there are grocery store owners. They all depend on how the agricultural produce of that village is. If you look at the numbers from 1992, one farmer commits suicide every 41 minutes. It is very important to understand that for every farmer that has unfortunately chosen to end his life, there are millions that are trying to still make ends meet. They're still struggling and they need help. The problem that we are addressing is not only how to make sure that farmers are able to do sustainable growth and agriculture, but also how can we be with them in their struggle to have a better lifestyle.
Our primary objective is to spread awareness about the plight of farmers, the distressed farmers, especially in the drought-affected regions of India, and to raise money so we can fund some of the projects back in India so that we can bring about a positive change in their lives. What are some of these underlying issues and try and address those issues like education, issues like water, issues like the cost of farming, issues like chemical farming versus organic farming. So this is how we slowly started, and then we started looking at issues, and then we started partnering with NGOs, right? So the three principles that really guide us: feedback, transparency, and accountability, right? So what does that mean? That really means is every dollar, every penny that we raise here in America, we want to ensure to our viewers or our donors that it is being spent on the real cause. It's being actually spent on helping these farmers and getting them out of their distress situation, right? We also want it to be accountable, meaning we get feedback from our partners where they actually tell us exactly how they have spent the money. We get field reports, so we encourage a lot of our volunteers and our partner organizations to visit and monitor the progress, make sure they give us field visit reports which actually tell us what works, what doesn't work. We are completely religious, we are completely political. We'll go and help any area, any region, irrespective of language, religion or state. We do work in all regions of India.
I want to highlight that almost all the people working for SIF are working on a voluntary basis and are not drawing any kind of salary or any monetary incentives. Therefore, our conversion ratio from last year is in the high 90%. What that means is that almost 92 to 93% of our donations are going towards the farmers. I have not seen many similar non-profits with a conversion ratio like this. I'm based in Little Rock, Arkansas, and here every year we do one event for fundraising, and in the past about 3 to 4 years we have raised approximately $10,000 every year.
We started this way back in 2011 when Hemant approached me, with this concept of helping Indian farmers. And coincidentally, my father-in-law was in town that time, and his background is from irrigation department. So initially, my father-in-law helped us a lot to form the organization, and he told us exactly what are the issues farmers are having. And we were really, alarmed by the issues. We were knowing that some issues, but we went detail. What are exactly is happening in India. So that's why we thought that let's form something, and try to help those farmers from US, from here. So we started the chapter in Little Rock in 2012. The main goal and main mission of this organization is to general awareness. The people still don't know what's happening in the poor farmers' family across India, not only Maharashtra, across India. So we're trying to reach each and every part of India and making sure those farmers, we help them. So I really pray and wish everybody who are seeing this video, please spread the awareness and please help the farmers that feed us.
This started as a conversation between friends at a coffee shop in the year 2011 in Little Rock, Arkansas, and our shock at the dismal state of affairs and the alarming rate of farmer suicides in India. And here we are, 7 years later, and with various proactive and reactive projects across 8 states, we feel that we have made a positive contribution in the lives of farmers.
Indian agrarian crisis is affecting almost half of India, and hence this cause is very close to my heart. I wanted to make a positive difference in people's lives by taking over a cause for India, and hence I was involved as a founding member for Save Indian Farmers. Since the inception of Save Indian Farmers, we have made positive impact to almost 40,000 farmers across 8 different states in India. We implement different projects to help farmers like organic farming, helping widows, borewell recharge and microfinancing, etc. Currently, we are establishing North Carolina chapter by regular fundraisers and awareness activities. Through yearly fundraiser, we generate more than $25,000 every year. We look forward for your support for this noble cause.
Indian farmers produce food for about 1.5 billion people without any technology. India, as a nation, can grow food 12 months a year. If we equip our farmers with the needed technology, with the needed finance and market access, India can become the food basket of the world. Let's learn how Save Indian Farmers is helping farmers in India.
Over the past several decades, there has been a blatant misuse of water, not just for irrigation, but for commercial as well as personal use. As part of Project GEL, our objective is to adopt different techniques to conserve this water and bring it to these drought-affected regions so the farmers can actually benefit. We have implemented various techniques like borewell recharge, open well recharge, digging trenches and farm ponds, check dams, farm bunding, desilting rivers and canals and reservoirs. These are just to name a few, but doing these across different states in India, we have been able to conserve over several million gallons of water and bringing about prosperity to the lives of some of these struggling farmers. We also partnered recently with Amir Khan's Pani Foundation, where we adopted about 15 villages and we successfully made sure that they are drought free.
From the projects we are taking care, we are providing the quality seeds, and the next thing is we are trying to cover the irrigation part by providing the drip irrigation infrastructure. We educate the farmers to take the intercrop crops along with the drumsticks, where the drumsticks is hardy crop which can sustain a little bit of water once in 6 weeks to 8 weeks. and also which can sustain to 7 to 8 years life.
Conceptual idea behind this project for us was to provide a sustainable income to farmers in arid climate or where water availability is scarce and quality of soil is not very great. A lot of our beneficiaries are poor farmers and they have very small pieces of land. So through this project we are targeting to provide an income for these farmers over about 1 lakh per year. In this project, and in last 1 year, we have planted about 50,000 trees across 3 different locations, 2 in Maharashtra, Beed, Parbhani district, and 1 in Andhra Pradesh.
The primary objective of Project Udaan is to provide the quality digital education to the rural kids, where we started like covering 4 subjects like math, science, then English and the general knowledge. 4 years back, SI Project Udaan started with 1 tablet, and now it is basically rolled out to 75 tablets in 3 districts in Maharashtra, and also it is grown to the states like Bundelkhand, then Uttarakhand and then Andhra Pradesh.
And then we evaluated the results, what they learned through these tablets, and the results were amazing. It was unexpected and the kids did awesome, and learning, their understanding level was increased, the conversation, vocabulary, understanding of maths, and I think this all showed us that kids were so eager to learn things through new kind of educational tool.
We motivated the farmers to give up their regular farming methodology and use only the extract from natural, which is like 10 leaves extract and neem extract. And the yield was so nice, like it was almost 1.5 times of what we had before. And this basically pilot project was extended beyond 40 farmers to 1500 farmers to begin with, and from 10 villages to 54 villages around that district.
We are actually training the farmers with organic farming methodologies, such as creating organic fertilizers and pesticides. The project actually we have started recently is in Karnataka, in the village in a district called Tumkur. There are 5 villages that we are piloting this in, and we have picked few farmers who are small to marginal farmers. So we will be training them and guiding them in the organic farming. Also helping these farmers getting certified for organic production or organic farming. That way they can sell their produce directly into the consumer market instead of going through the regular chain and giving the commission to the middlemen.
Uttaranchal is facing a lot of problems. That is, they have issues because of migration of farmers, because of drought, and because of wild animals poaching. They are destroying their farms. So we, as Save Indian Farmers, have partnered with a non-profit organization, an NGO called UNA, which is Uttaranchal Association of North America. And how are we helping them? We are helping them by giving them tablets so that they can go grow better farms, improve their farming by growing organic farming, teach them to grow local herbs, also build fences around their farms to protect them against the wild animals.
It's not only the widows, they are losing their husbands, they are losing their hope especially, and they don't have any support, and they don't have any, and the problems they are facing are like there is no financial support or any emotional support for the families.
After her husband committed suicide, we helped her in setting up a goat grazing business. Through that, like, she could feed her own family as well as educate her kids and pay off the loan. Based on various criteria, we do get this adopted widow shortlisting, and then like we provide help so that they can set up a business on which they can sustain themselves.
The entire hydroponic unit is based on something called as spray irrigation. So you spray the water jets on the seeds, and thus it consumes very less amount of water. The advantage of the hydroponic generated green fodder is that the entire fodder has roots into their bed itself, and there is no soil involved. So cattle basically eat all the fodder along with the roots.
Our future goal is to have Kisan Mitra helpline in few more states of India where farmers are in need. So help us to support the hands that feed us all.
We are not newsreaders.
The main objective of Save Indian Farmers is to promote awareness regarding the issue of farmer suicides, help the families of the victims, and fund projects that will help farmers build a sustainable means of livelihood.
The farmers that are distressed right now, they need more than monetary help. They need hand-holding for them to come out of the problem and have a better standard of living for themselves, their families, and their future. So what Save Indian Farmers is doing is touching their life in all aspects. We are trying to give them better education, better access to education. We are trying to introduce them technology through the tablets. Different farmers are learning farming techniques, so we are providing them the knowledge and the know-how that they require to have better techniques and better farming initiatives in terms of organic farming as well as water conservation, deep irrigation that they can use. Apart from Project Udan, there is a Kisan helpline that we are doing where farmers can call and address their problems, be it related to the farming or their general life or any other problem that they are facing. We try to connect them to the experts and give them the knowledge or the help that they need to solve that problem.
So we have the Facebook marketing which we are doing in terms of social media outreach to various farmers across the globe and so on and so forth. So each of those particular projects have their own Facebook channels in terms of reaching out to people to market those particular projects, to raise funds and so on and so forth, right? Plus, I think we have done some Facebook live channels with the farmers and with the project director in terms of understanding their challenges and so on and so forth.
However, in this case, we decided to take up a reactive project to alleviate the problems that the farmers are facing currently. We did this by taking up 5 initiatives. The first one concerns the nutrition of the people in the region. The second initiative that we took was related to health. We conducted 5 health camps in the year 2017 and more than 800 people visited the health camps. Third initiative that we took was the self-help groups formed by women. And the fourth initiative that we took was community kitchen gardens. A total of 41 community kitchen gardens are operating in the villages in Bundelkhand, and which helps the families save up to rupees 50 per week per family. The fifth and the most important initiative that we took was creating Pani Panchayats in 5 villages in Bundelkhand. These Pani Panchayats are running seed banks which provide farmers with seeds depending on the season.
So as you can see, the main objective of Save Indian Farmers, all the projects are in proactive nature, also sustainable nature. So we don't want to go out there and then just help farmers or just to help them because they are in trouble, but we want to make sure that they will sustain, they will be independent and they can, going forward, they won't need us. We don't want to be there, we don't want to stay at one region. So we definitely want to reach out to them, find out their issues, try to work on them and then make them independent so that going forward they can carry on. So that's a very important thing, and as we definitely want to take this opportunity to bring all of your attention to Bundelkhand region, because we genuinely found out this region needs a lot of help, and as we are initiating this couple of projects, we are also looking at more potential projects coming up. So this is our appeal to all of you, this is our message to all of you that do look into our website, see what we are doing, and as we all are appealing you, reach out to us and find out more about us.
Every 40 minutes, a farmer commits a suicide in India. It is a challenging situation for farmers in India. If farmers give up, who will feed us? Our future depends on the farmers. If they fail, we fail. Save Indian Farmers, a non-profit organization based in the United States, is committed to help farmers in India to live a respectable and productive life with their various projects. Their new project is called Project Drumsticks. Project Drumsticks aims to provide low-risk, low-cost alternative to support farming. Their objective is to plant 60,000 drumstick trees in 100 acres of land in 2017 to 18. One-time investment of rupees 45,000 for 1 acre will take care of cost of plantation and drip irrigation setup. 600 plants planted in 1 acre of land will bring sustainable income of 1 to 2 lakh per year for next 7 years. Save Indian Farmers is looking to raise $60,000 that will help to support 100 acres of land, making farmers self-reliant and self-sufficient with steady income over the next few years will improve their standard of living and quality of life. Let's support the hands that feed us. For more details and to contribute, please visit www.saveindianfarmers.org or email info@saveindianfarmers.org.
So far, you have seen the problems that India's farmers are facing in various different areas of India. You have also seen the work that we are doing in over 12 states across India. You can be part of this movement. You can contribute with your time or money.
And how you can help? You can help with your time. You can visit our field in connecting us with NGOs, in HR initiatives, marketing initiatives, and there are different ways you can help us. And if you still time is a constraint, you can always help us in donating via our website, which is www.saveindianfarmers.org. And you can always reach out to us if you want to be a volunteer, volunteers@saveindianfarmers.org.
Support the hands that feed us. We are Save Indian Farmers.